Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner. Welcome to your latest Chelsea transfer news. Wow. Finally, we have the here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku. Christopher Nkunku. I've got Roman Reigns in my head. I just watched Raw. That's why it's in my head. Look, brilliant news for us. We needed this brother gone, and this happened very swiftly, man. It really moved in the speed of light, absolutely in the speed of light. There was talks about Nkunku potentially going to Leipzig, or is it, if it's not Leipzig, is it Bayern Munich? If it's not Bayern Munich, is it Aston Villa? AC Milan said, hold your horses. We're going to come straight through and sweep the guy off everyone. And thank you. And the price is also very, very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hopefully this opens up the gate for Xavi Simons. And we've got some news in regards to that. Xavi Simons have actually left. He's actually left Leipzig. He's been allowed to leave, and he's actually right now in London. However, which club is he going for? Is it Chelsea? Is it Spurs? It is up in the air because Spurs are lining up a bid for Xavi Simons as well. We're going to talk about all of this. We might have to show Spurs the food chain again. There is a food chain, Spurs. Do not mess with it. You got done by Arsenal not once but twice. You're about to get done by Chelsea. Hopefully, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not even going to lie. I'm a little bit concerned about the Xavi Simons deal. Now, we're going to kick things off with David Ornstein, who makes us all nice and horny. This is what he had to say. AC Milan reach agreement with Chelsea to sign Christopher Nkunku, deal for 27-year-old forward, 42 million euros plus sell-on clause to Chelsea. These sell-on clause, man, these are fantastic. I thought these were only applicable to the young players. Now we're putting it on the older players as well. Sell-on clause on Nkunku. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be sold on down the track by AC Milan, and maybe he might be, who knows. And if he is, then we're going to make further money from Nkunku. But 42 million to kick things off. I'm going to get into the more details of it from Fabrizio Romano, but more or less it looks like that 42 million euros. Fantastic price. We were looking for something around that anyway. 30 to 40 million euros. We get ourselves 42 million, which is obviously with add-ons and whatnot, but there's also a sell-on included. Permission granted to travel and personal terms in place as France International closes in on AC Milan move. The Athletic has posted this. Also Fabrizio Romano Ornstein has tagged Fabrizio Romano as well. They're all doing a collaboration together. Why not? Try and make the money together. Why be all greedy by yourself? Let's work together and make the money together. I hear it. I see it. Look, Nkunku to AC Milan, I like this move. I really do. I think Nkunku will do well in Serie A. A little less physicality, a little bit more technicality. It suits Nkunku's style, and I hope Nkunku does well for AC Milan. I think AC Milan, they want to be competitive again in the Serie A. Inter Milan has been running the show there for the past couple of seasons, and AC Milan have really, really declined over the past season. So they're going to try and bounce back, and Christopher Nkunku, I've got no doubt, will be able to help them out. And definitely we'll have a keen eye to see how AC Milan does. We've got a lot of Chelsea interest there from previously, obviously. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Tomori, Christian Pulisic. I'm pretty sure there's probably more players that I've probably missed out, but these are the notable ones that are there right now. And Nkunku is going to join that elite list of ex-Chelsea players. This is what Fabrizio Romano had to say, by the way. Here we go. Lovely design from Fabrizio Romano this season. All of his here we goes. Whoever is designing it is doing a madness. Nice little graphics there. This is what Fabrizio had to say. Exclusive. Christopher Nkunku to AC Milan. Here we go. Deal verbally agreed in principle between the clubs. So hopefully everything is all formalized very, very soon. I'm glad that this hasn't dragged on till the final day. Still a couple of more days to go until deadline day. And I'm glad this is done. And it's good news for everyone involved. Not just for Chelsea, but Nkunku as well. And good news for AC Milan. AC Milan and Chelsea are set to prepare documents today Fee will be in the region of 35 million with add-ons. Now, Fabrizio said that initially, and as you know, we've just shown what Ornstein put. Ornstein put a 42, and then Fabrizio very quickly changed the tune and said, understand the total package for Christopher Nkunku to AC Milan can reach 42 million, add-ons included. So that 42 million is add-ons included. Chelsea accept initial fixed fee higher than 35 million plus add-on. So look, ultimately, I think, Ornstein's showing he is the GOAT. And there's taking nothing away from Fabrizio Romano. He's definitely also a GOAT too. But I feel like Ornstein, it's that argument between Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. And I think I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to answer because I have my favorite. I know everyone's favorite is probably Lionel Messi. It's not that I don't like Messi, but I feel like Ornstein's probably that Messi level, and Fabrizio Romano is that just a little bit below that, which is the Ronaldo level. But we love them both. We love them both. So yeah, look, 42 million. And the initial fixed fee higher than the 35 million plus add-ons. I love it, man. I think we've done a madness here, and plus there's sell-on as well. So we have definitely done a madness. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about this deal. Once again, kudos to the directors, kudos to the owners, kudos to everyone that has been involved in getting this deal done for Nkunku to AC Milan. I'm very, very shocked that Italian clubs, a club like AC Milan has been able to find that money. Generally, Italian clubs that don't have any money. And this time, we've seen that the German clubs have no money. So glad Nkunku has gone over there. And everyone that's involved, big up to you guys. Now, check this news out. Xavi Simons has been released from training until further notice. The Dutchman did not train in Leipzig today and is instead engaged in discussions and negotiations about his future. As Leipzig confirmed upon request, a move to the Premier League is imminent. Xavi is currently in London. He is currently in London. Now the question is, which club? Chelsea and Spurs are in the duel for the player, a London duel. Now, this is what Florian Plettenberg had to say. Breaking: Tottenham are now preparing to hijack the imminent deal for Xavi Simons to Chelsea. Hijack. Spurs, you're hijacking nothing. You're not hijacking anything. Please. You're the one who gets hijacked. You're not hijacking no one, especially not from Arsenal, not from Chelsea Football Club. You need to respect the food chain. The player still wants Chelsea. Now, I'm somewhat worried though. We've been able to get rid of Nkunku, and it makes it seem like we should be able to now get Simons. But I'm just a bit worried that we are haggling, we're stalling, we're looking to probably get the here we go for Garnacho. And then there's the issue of Nicholas Jackson. I just feel like through all of these shenanigans that we are up to, Xavi Simons is now getting to a point. He's like, you know what? Are you going to do this deal or not? Because I've got Spurs waiting for me and I could just simply go there. Now, look, I'm not going to lie. Spurs under Thomas Frank, they're looking all right. They're looking nice. But ultimately, we're the better team. There's no two ways about that. We're the team who is on the ascendancy big time. We're about to do some major, major damage this season in the Premier League, in the Champions League. I feel really good about our team, man, this season, that we're going to do something very significant. And I'm pretty sure Xavi Simons sees that and he feels that. But the problem is we need to do something about it. If we don't make this happen, he's got Spurs. And Spurs, under Thomas Frank, they're looking okay. Early days, they're looking okay. Xavi has been excused from team duties due to contract talks and is no longer in Leipzig, as Red Bull confirmed. Xavi and Chelsea still have a full agreement in place, and Chelsea remain very much in the race now alongside Tottenham. Leipzig are waiting for the official offers. That's the other problem, man, because Leipzig want a certain amount of money and we don't want to give them. I think Leipzig wants something around 60 million euros. I think that's what they want. And Chelsea don't want to give anything more than 50 million euros. So are we going to find that agreement? Because if we don't and Spurs end up giving the money, Leipzig's going to say yes to them. And then before you know it, the player would be like, look, I'm left with no choice. Chelsea don't want to put up that money. Spurs have. Let's get this done. He wants to move to the Premier League. And and then ultimately Spurs will complete the hijack, which will be a shame because all along we have done all the hard work. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, he's in London because he's there to talk to Chelsea and get the deal done, and not because he's talking to Spurs. So let's see over the next hours, because I think it's going to change rapidly over the next few hours as to where Xavi Simons goes. But I think a move for Xavi Simons is now just around the corner. It really is. We're running out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Do you think we're going to get Xavi Simons? What does your heart say? What does your mind say? And on top of that, Nkunku to AC Milan. I think it's a stupendous deal, but what do you guys think? Comment in the comment section. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see you hopefully for the Champions League draw. I have to. God willing, I have to. But it's in zombie hours. But we're back into Champions League. I can't miss out on the draw, and I think we have to do this by hook or crook. We need to be there. Until next time, take care. See ya.